Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. It's about time for game time between the Horace Hawks and the Valley City Highliners. Once again, Ricky Clovercamp here on the call. We'll go over those starting lineups one more time. Again, brought to you by CHI Mercy Health of Valley City. Hello, human kindness. For the Horace Hawks, they're going to be starting Alyssa Sommerfeld as the libero. She'll come in after that original substitution. Sydney Schweyen will be in there. Piper Speakermeyer, Ella Livingston, Kelby Christofferson, Shaylee Bovkoon, and Jaden Hale. For the Valley City Highliners, libero will be Jada Nelson. She'll come in again after that original substitution. Katie Coco will be in there. Ava Hughesby, Jovi Borg, Faith Peterson, Addie Quilvang, and Hadley Thorson are the starters for your Highliners. Once again, those were the starting lineups brought to you by CHI Mercy Health of Valley City and Jamestown. A really good crowd here on homecoming week. You got a huge student section down to my bottom right that you can expect to be loud all night long. As they start their chants already, a really good crowd, a good contingent of Fargo or of Horace families here as well. But I have not seen the stands fill up near to me quite yet this season. And hey, guess what? They're just 2 rows away from me now. So really good crowd as they take the court. Attacking right to left across your radio dial will be the Valley City Highliners. They're in their home dark blues with white numbers on their front and back, and they also got light blue trim down their sides with a little bit of a yellow stripe as well. They also got Highliner script written across their shoulders. As the libero, Jada Nelson checks on in. She is in red with black and gray trim, and she has black numbers on her front and back, Highliner script across her shoulders. I'll get to the Horace Hawks in a little bit as we are about to get underway. Speakermeyer getting us underway as Borg receives it. Koka sets to the near side, light touch over. Quilvang gets us started, 1-0 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Katie Koka now will serve. Horace are attacking left to right. They are in their road blacks. They got a yellow or gold and white stripe across their arms as that one sent on over by Koka, received by libero Sommerfeld. Set up the middle, sent on over. Nelson receives. Koka set to the near post. Borg goes through the wall. It's going to be picked up there by Schweyen. It's going to be dumped on over that time. Good play by Christofferson. Set up the middle. Quilvang through the wall and down. Sent it right through, I believe that was Livingston, and it's 2-0. Going back to Horace, they got gold numbers on their front and back, and then they also have Hawks script across their left, or across both forearms. Right-handed serve by Koka, received there by Sommerfeld. Set up the middle for Bovkoon. She got it. Light touch, puts it on over, and it's 2-1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Bovkoon will check on off, or Livingston will check on off. Hale will come on in. Sommerfeld will serve. Sets up on the far side, right-handed serve, no jump. Received there by Borg. Koka receives it off the net, but she sends that one flying out of bounds. 2-2. Tough one to receive off the net. She kind of swung her arms at it, too. Libero is Alyssa Sommerfeld. She's in white, gold numbers on her front and back. As that one sent on over. Received there by Thorson. Koka to the near side for Quilvang. Sends it on over. Sommerfeld receives it. Schweyen sets to the far side. Christofferson. It's too far. 3-2. Now it's going to be Jovi Borg on the serve. She'll set up right up the middle mostly. Kind of off to the right now. Along the post in that half circle arc for basketball. Right-handed serve, no jump, right into the net. First service error of the night for either team. Substitution here coming off. It's Borg. Sam Hatcher will come on in. As checking out for the Hawks, Bovkoon will go on off. And also Schweyen will go off. Coming on in, Sterlagason will come on. And also Donnelly. Right-handed serve from Donnelly. Sent on over, received by Thorson. Koka sets to the near side for Thorson. Sent it on over, received there by Sommerfeld. Set to the far side now. Christofferson gets it blocked. It's received again by the Hawks. Christofferson again. She finally gets it on over. Koka receives on the back line. Now it's Nelson to the near side. Thorson, light touch, kept alive by Christofferson. Back set to the near side for Sterlagason, and it is down. or it's a 4-hit. It went right into the net, and they received it, the Horace Hawks, and just like that, it's 4-3 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Nelson to serve. Nelson setting up right down Broadway. Comes to the near side now on a jump left hand. Summerfeld receives on the 6. It's Donnelly. Sets to the far side for Sturlogson. Nelson receives again. It's going to go back over the net and just dunked down by Hale. Excuse me, and it's 4-4 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Christofferson to serve now as we go back and forth. Right-handed serve sent on over. Thorson, and then Miss Thorson will bump into Sam Hatcher. No one can get it. Hatcher and Peterson were after it. Hatcher called for it, however, Thorson was in the way. It's 5-4. Horace has their first lead of the game. As we have a post issue there, and also another issue that the ref is talking about on the far side. I don't think that would be counted as an ace for Christofferson. It's tough as we continue to wait here. It's the far side official. He's checking in with the scorers table. Okay, now everything seems to be okay. Might have been a rotation issue. Just sorted itself out there. Serton over with the right hand by Christofferson. That one's the ace. Six to 4. Right over Thorson's head. She sent it off of her hands too. Set near side, right-handed serve on a jump. And that one's an ace. Right in front of Sam Hatcher. Back to back. 7-4. And this is what Valley City has to avoid, these runs. Back-to-back aces sent on over. Thorson receives. Koka sets up the middle for Peterson. She sends it on over. Christofferson has it there. Set to the far side now. Christofferson. That one's Jordan Christofferson, not Kelby. Kelby's serving. But that was Jordan Christofferson on the far post. Right-handed serve from Kelby. Received by Thorson. Koka. It's going to be sent on over by Thorson. Set up the middle. Light touch on over by Hale. Received. Koka back to the near side. Peterson is kept alive inexplicably by the Horace Hawks. Sent on over by Summerfeld. It's back set by Koka. Thorson has to just pass it on over. Up the middle. Donnelly for the set. No! Going up for the spike. Jaden Hale. Hale swing and a miss. Gets the run stopped. It's 8-5, but that's a 5-point swing. Kinley Suffolcool will come on in to serve. Bailey LaRue will check on in. Koka and also Ava Hughesby check on out. Right-handed serve from Suffolcool. Suffolcool set to the near side. It's going to be sent on over by Sturlogson. Nelson receives. It's going to be Suffolcool. Near side, Thorson. It's too far. 9-5. Hitting error there by Thorson. Summerfeld will check on off as it'd be her time up front. I believe this is Brianna Haleman coming on in to serve. 9-5 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. It's out. First service error of the night for the Hawks. It's only 2 so far this evening. Haleman will check on off. Hale will come on in. Borg will check on in for Sam Hatcher as well. And Thorson will serve for the Highliners. Hale will come on off immediately after checking on in, and Summerfeld will come in replacement. Right up the middle, Thorson. Right-handed serve, no jump. Received there, but it's going to go into the bench. Kelby Christofferson can't handle it. It's an ace. 9-7. Highliners coming on back here. They were only down by a couple. Right-handed serve again. Received on the 6 by Kelby Christofferson. Set to the near side. Sturlogson received there by Nelson. Suffolcool sets to the far side. LaRue pushes it on over. Summerfeld back set. This is Jordan Christofferson. She sends it into the net. 8-9. Highliners coming on back here on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Ricky Clavercamp here on the call in set one. That one sent on over, received there by Jordan Christofferson. Now Kelby Christofferson back to Jordan. Dumped on over by Nelson. LaRue to the near side. Borg received there by Sommerfeld. Good dig. Kelby Christofferson. Now Jordan lightly put on over there. Peterson, LaRue, Borg, light touch. Received there by Donnelly. Sommerfeld back near side for Sturlogson. It's going to be received there. Nelson. And it's going to be a mishit there. LaRue had it, then Nelson, and then it just didn't get far enough for, I believe that was LaRue. 10-8. Schwain will come on in. She'll serve. She'll set up near side. Junior setter, sent on over. Received by Nelson on the 6, but it's going to fall. It's an ace. 11-8. Schwain again. She sets up right along the near side. Right-handed serve. Too far. So respond with an ace with the error. 11-9 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Nelson checks on off. Quilvane comes in. Serving here's Peterson. Sent on over. Schwain sets up the middle, and it's kept alive there by Thorson. On the back line, Peterson kept alive by Schwain. Sommerfeld can't get there. She got a hand to it and kept it up barely, but not enough for Livingston. Back to a 1-point game, 11-10. I believe this is Abby Sather, actually. Set to the far side. It's going to be pushed on over that time by Bovkun. Set up the middle by Suffolcool, but miscommunication between Quilving and LaRue. 12-10. Peterson will check on off. Nelson comes back in. Going off, Jordan Christofferson comes on in. Speakermeyer. Want to say Spikermeyer. It's spelled like that, but it's actually Speakermeyer. Kept alive there by Borg. Back to Borg. Sent it on over. Did she get a fingertip? No. 13-10 as that one flies out the end. Ricky Clavercamp here up in the Highliner Activity Center. Pretty filled crowd here. Lots of kids here on homecoming week. Received there by Borg. Suffolcool to the far side for LaRue. Sent on over. It finds the back corner. LaRue with the kill. It was a floater that fooled him, and then it kind of dove down at the last second. Found the corner perfectly. 13-11. Coca will check on in, so will Abby Sather or Ava Hughesby. And Coca, as we get back to the top of the serving order for both teams. Right-handed serve on a jump. Received there by Christofferson. And it's going to be, miscommunication. It's going to be 4 hits. Livingston went up for it. She didn't get it. Then Schwan dove at it. Couldn't get it either. Back to a 1-point game. Valley City keeping it close. Coca sets up on the far side. Right-handed serve on a jump. Kept alive on the 6 by Sommerfeld. Schwan sets to the far side. Sent on over. Kept alive by Thorson. Coca sets near side. Borg sends it on over. And it's going to fall. Bovkun missed it. I don't know what just happened. Looked like she gave up on it, but we got a tie game, 13-all on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Coca again on a jump. Received there by Sommerfeld on the 6. Schwan to the near side. It's punched on over there. Good play by Livingston. Nelson now sent on over inexplicably by Hughesby. Schwan goes up the middle. Livingston with the kill. 14-13. Just back and forth we go here in set one. Sommerfeld to serve. Sets up on the far side, right-handed. Sent on over on the 6, Nelson, and it's going to be kept alive by Nelson. Finally pushed on over to the far side, and it goes through the wall. Shaylee Bovkun. It's a miracle that that ball got back over anyways. Thorson received it. Nelson kind of had a dive, put a hand on it. Sommerfeld sends it on over. Thorson receives. As they receive there, Koka. Borg from way out sends it on over. Received there on the back line. Set to the far side. Bovkun kept alive by Borg. Koka, and it has to just be dumped on over by Thorson. Received by Sommerfeld. Schwan sets right side. Christofferson received by Thorson. Dumped back over by Borg. It's also there by Schwan to the far side. Bovkun kept alive Thorson. Koka near side Borg, and she goes off the wall and is kept alive inexplicably, and it's gonna fall. Spiekermeyer. Absolute pandemonium on the Horace side of the court. It sent on over and it found the hole. 16-13. It's a mobility plus rehabilitation timeout called by Rebecca Erickson. We'll take the timeout with them. You are listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Well, welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Looking up at the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard, it's 16-13 right now. Horace Hawks currently lead it after absolute craziness just happened from Spiekermeyer. Sommerfeld gets it back in her way. Borg receives. Koka right up the middle. Quilvang kept alive by Spiekermeyer, but it's going to fall anyway. But it's on Spiekermeyer. The way, just having the ability to get a hand on it. 16-14 as Quilvang just put enough power on it to send that one flying in off the air. Borg will serve. Right side, right-handed. Sent on over, kept alive, Spiekermeyer. Schwan to the far side, sent on over, finds the back corner. Bovkun. 17-14 as Horace is trying to keep a 3-point lead. Hatcher will come on in. Borg will come on off. There's a couple substitutions on the other side as well. Schwan will come on off. And so will Bovkun. Coming on in to serve Lilia Donnelly. Right-handed serve, sent on over, received on the back line. Koka back set for Quilvang. Back corner, she got it. 17-15, just trading points back and forth, but Valley City can't afford it right now. Nelson to serve. So far, the one to have the best services, or most services on either team. It's on the Horace Hawks side. Left-handed serve from Nelson. Received. It's back set. Sent on over Christofferson. She fooled them all. A light touch, and she had Sam Adger going one way. She went the other, and it's 18-15. Coming on in, it's going to be Jordan Christofferson. Going on off, it's Spiekermeyer. So set now, Kelby Christofferson. She's the one that has the best services, the most services so far. Sent on over by Thorson. Received there by Sturlogson. Set to the far side, dumped on over by Jordan Christoffelson. Set up the middle, dumped on over that time by Faith Peterson. Sommerfeld, good job there. Christofferson sent on over, Nelson receives it. Koka, set, near side, Thorson, and she got the floor. 18-16, again, just trading points, but something Valley City cannot afford. It's a 2-point lead right now. Kinley Suffolk to serve. LaRue will check on in as well. Hughesby and Koka check out. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Sommerfeld receives on the 6. Jordan Christofferson sets near side for Sturlogson. Received there on the back line by Nelson. Going up the middle that time. Peterson can't get it. It's going up in the air and it's going to find the floor. Good pancake by Donnelly, but it just went right back into the air. No one able to get it. And it's a 1-point game. 18-17. Sent on over. Received there by Christofferson. Set up the middle for Hale. She brings the hailstones. 19-17. Hellman will come on in to serve. Had a service error last time up. Sent on over, received there by Peterson. Suffolk, back set for LaRue. Light touch, kept alive on the back line. Dumped on over, Thorson receives. Suffolk, back to Thorson. Sent on over, finds the floor. 19-18 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard, just back and forth. A long set one. Borg will come on in. Hatcher will check on off. Serve, Hadley Thorson. She already has an ace today. Most serves by the Valley City Highliners, Howard Thorson. In a goal, that is. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Received there by Sommerfeld. Near side, Donnelly. Going up the middle. That one's blocked. He'll land back on their side. It's going to be a lift on Sturlogson. And it's a tie game. 19-19 in set one. Tied again for the first time since 13-13. Sent on over by Thorson. Received there by Christofferson. Set up the middle, going out is Lella Livingston. Highliners have their first lead since 4-3. 20-19. Thorson again. Right up the middle. Right-handed serve. Received there on the 6 by Krelby Christofferson. Set to the far side for Jordan Christofferson. She goes off the wall. It'll go to the floor. Sent it off Faith Peterson. We're all tied up at 20 apiece. Sydney Schwayen to come in to serve. Schwayen will sit up on the near side. Had her ace and an ace her last time up. Also a service error. Sets up right parallel to the line. Near side. Sent on over. Received Nelson. Suffolk. Near side. Borg through the wall to the floor. It's 21-20. Nelson will check on off. Coming on in, it's going to be Addie Quilvang. Peterson to serve. Highliners lead it. Right-handed serve up the middle. Kept alive on the back line. Schwayen up the middle. Sent on over Livingston. Thorson, a good dig there. Back on over on Horace's side. Schwayen, back set, near post. Kept alive again by the Highliners. And then dumped on over. Getting the kill. It is Bailey LaRue. Just a light touch. Finds the floor. It's 22-20. Peterson again. Right-handed serve. Sent on over. Sommerfeld receives. Schwayen, back set near post, and that's too far. Jordan Christofferson sends that one out the back side of the court. Timeout called by Hadley Steffen of the Horace Hawks. A mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. The score is 23-20 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Highliners lead it. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. 23-20 is the score right now. The Valley City Highliners coming on back from a 3-point deficit to take the lead. Peterson sends that one out. Service error there. 23-21 now. Here in set one, an exciting set one. As coming on in to serve, we're back to the top of the order. It's Piper Spiekermeyer. Sets up far side. It's going to be a right-handed serve. No jump. Sent on over. Received there by Borg. Suffolk. Quilvang. Light touch. Kept alive by Schwayen. Now it's Sommerfeld. Near side. Sent on over. Kept alive by Thorson. Now Nelson. He'll be dumped on over by Borg. Going for the back line. It's too far. 23-22. Going back again to serve, Spiekermeyer. Sent on over, received there by Borg. Suffolk near side for Borg. She goes through the wall. It's kept alive by Schwain as it goes back over. Nelson, Suffolk near side for Quilvang. Too far, it's tied. 23 all here in set one. You could not write a better set than this in set one. A good way to start off this homecoming week. Nelson receives the serve. Suffolk, far side for LaRue. Did she get a fingertip? She did not. 24-23. Both teams coming back from 3 points down to have leads here late. Looking to finish it off are the Horace Hawks. Sent on over by Spiekermeyer, but it's tied. A service error. Ties it up at 24 all. We go to a 26th point. Coca to serve. Highliners and the Hawks. Coca sets up far side, right-handed serve on a jump. Sommerfeld receives. Schwan to the far side. Bofkun to the floor, right in front of Nelson. 25-24, back to Matt, set point. Sommerfeld to serve. Sets up far side. The libero, right-handed serve. Sent on over, received Thorson. Quilvang, far side. Hughesby sends on over. Schwan, far side, light touch. Borg keeps it alive. Coca, back to Borg. Light touch, it's blocked, and he'll find the floor. Horace takes set one, 26-24. A great set one. If that's what's in store for the rest of the game, we might be here all night long. Set one goes to the Horace Hawks on the 26-24 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. We'll be right back with set two. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clovercamp here. The Horace Hawks lead the Valley City Highliners 1-0. Let's look at set one. Really back and forth affair. It just kept going like that. The Horace Hawks had a 4-point lead a couple times during the game, but the Highliners fought on back. They had led it early, 3-2, 4-3. After that, Horace Hawks took off. They were up 8-4, then 9-5, and then Highliners fought on back. And they made it 13-13. Horace jumped out again to a bit of a lead, 16-13, 17-14. 18-15, 19-17, but then the Highliners came on back. They had a lead 23-20 late, and then they just were not able to finish it off. The Horace Hawks came on back. They won it 26-24. As we get ready to start set number 2, Katie Coca about to get us underway. Highliners attacking right to left across the radio dial. They're in their home dark blues. Sent on over at the right hand, received there by Sommerfeld. Schwan up the middle by Livingston. Diving play by Nelson, kept it alive only briefly. Horace has a 1-0 lead. Getting back to the jerseys, Highliners dark blue. They have light blue Highliner script across their backs and across their left forearm, white numbers on their chest and back. They're attacking right to left. Sommerfeld gets us back underway. They're attacking left to right. Koka receives it now. Quilvang, light touch, received there, but it's going to go out off of Kelby Christofferson. Horace Hawks, they're in their road blacks. They got a stripe along their upper arm of gold and white. Then they have gold numbers on their front and back, and then Hawk script across their lower back. Sent on over, received there by Kelby Christofferson. And then that one's going to be miscommunication between Schwan and Hale. 2-1. Jovi Borg on the services here. Right-handed serve on the far side. Sent on over, received there by Christofferson. Schwan up the middle for Hale. Sent it too far. 3-1. Liberos for both teams. Horace Hawks at Sommerfeld. She's in white. Golden white or golden black stripe. Gold numbers front and back. And then Horace Hawks on her back. That one sent on over by Borg. That one's going to be pushed back on over by Sam Hatcher. 4-1. He got too close after the receiving. Went right to her. Jada Nelson's the libero for the Highliners. She's in red, black and gray trim down her sides. Highliner script across her left forearm and on her back. Black numbers front and back. Schwan sets to the far side. Kelby Christofferson sends that one on over. Received there and then dumped on over by Sam Hatcher. Received on the back line. Schwan sets up the middle. Hale goes out again. Going from near side to far, she sent it too far. 5-1. Half of these coming off of errors from the Horace Hawks. Right-handed serve, light touch on over. Sommerfeld receives it. Schwan sets to the far side. Kelby Christofferson, diving play by Nelson, keeps it alive. Koka sets to the near side. Hatcher to the back line, received there by Speakermeyer. Schwan, back set, gets it blocked. Or are they saying net? They're saying net, but Bovkun going up for it, couldn't get it. It's 6-1. Highliners lead it on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. A mobility plus rehabilitation timeout is called by Hadley Steffen. We'll be right back. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back to set 2 between the Valley City Highliners and the Horace Hawks. Right now the Horace Hawks lead in sets 1-0. Highliners lead in set 2 though by a score of 6-1. Borg gets us back underway, sends it on over, right to left across the area of dive. Schwan sets to the bar side and then finding the floor. Christofferson ends the run at 6-2. Finally gets the run stop. Coming on in, Lilia Donnelly takes off. Bovkun. Schwan will come on off. Sterlingson will come on in as well for Schwan. Donnelly to serve. Comes near side. The 5'6" freshman sends it on over. Received there on the back line. Koka, back set, sent on over that time by Hughesby. Received again, dumped on over. Kept alive on the backside by Borg. Set near side for Hatcher. She gets it blocked. Jaden Hale went up with it. So did Gabriella Sturlogson. And just like that, it's 6-3. Lead cut in half here. Donnelly sends it on over. Nelson receives. Koka, back set. Pushed on over by Quilvang, but it's out. Way out on the near side. Donnelly again, 6-4 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Right-handed serve, received by Nelson. Koka, near side for Hatcher. Light touch, Christofferson received. Back set, going up for Sturlogson. Swing and a miss from Ava Hughesby, and it's 6-5. Scoreboard sponsor again, LaRue Lockout Financial. If you invest, or if you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. 6-5, sent on over, received on the back line by Hatcher. Koka back, sets up for Hatcher, left pin swing, kept alive by Sommerfeld. Nelson receives after Sommerfeld just sent it back on over. Light touch, kept alive again. Set, back set, Sommerfeld just has to pass it over. Kept alive Nelson. Koka sets, near side Hatcher, light touch, kept alive by Christofferson. Now it's going to be dumped on over by Sturlogson, and then somebody's injured. Just back and forth there, and somebody is hurt. So I think Jaden Hale of the Horace Hawks. She's on the ground right now. Trainer's coming out to look at her. She's holding her knees, both of them more kind of towards that right side. And she's reaching towards that right ankle. She might have twisted it. And she's shaking her head. No, that right ankle is what it is. As athletic trainer taking a look at it here. 6-5 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. No point will be counted on that last play. Well, it's an injury timeout, so we'll keep it on here. In sets two, the Valley City Highliners are 1-7. 157 points they have for them. 188 points given up coming into this game. For the Horace Hawks, they have 199 points they have in set two. 193 points given up. They're 3-6. As Jaden Hale is going to be helped up. Putting a little bit of pressure on that right ankle, and it is that right leg, right ankle area, and she's limping off. She's helped off the court. She is walking, but she is assisted walking, and now coaches Hadley Steffen and Evan Martell Evan Martell and the athletic trainer will put her arms over their shoulders and take her to the back, probably put her leg on some ice and see what they can do about it. So we get back underway, say your prayers there. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Lilia Donnelly will get us back underway here. 6-5 again, right-handed serve, received by Hatcher. Koka sets for Hatcher. She'll get it on over, but there's going to be a net violation on Hatcher. He'll tie it up at 6 apiece. It was going out anyways. 6-6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Hill will go back to the trainer's room. In the back, Nelson receives it. Borg sets near side. Hatcher pushes it on over. Kept alive on the back line there by Donnelly. Sets near side, and it's going to go down off of Koka and fly out of bounds. Christofferson on the far side. They have a lead for the first time since the start of the set. It's 7-6. Right-handed serve by Donnelly. Received, nice play by Sam Hatcher to keep it alive. It's going to be dumped on over by Ava Hughesby. Set, back set, left pin swing! Off the wall and out. Sturlogson, 8-6. A 7-point swing. It was 6-1. It's now 8-6. Nelson receives. Koka, set near side for Sam Hatcher. Goes into the wall, it goes into the net and down to the floor. They get the run stopped, 8-7. Quilvang will check on out. Nelson will serve. Faith Peterson will check on in. Nelson comes near side, left-handed serve on a swing. Received there by Christofferson. Set over to the far side by Donnelly. And then going for the kill and getting it. Sterlickson goes into the wall. It finds the floor. It's 9-7. Coming on in is Jordan Christofferson checking on off Speakermeyer. Kelby Christofferson on the serve. Received there by Borg. It goes into the net and Koka can't do anything about it. 10-7. Horace just trying to keep a 3-point, 4-point lead now. Extend that lead out. Sent on over. It's out. First one of the set. 10-8. Kinley Suffolk will come on in. She'll take off Hughesby. Then Koka will be taken off by Thorson. Kinley Suffolk, the freshman, sets up far side, right-handed serve. Received on the 6 by Sommerfeld. Back set near post, sent on over by Sterlickson. Suffolk sets to the left post, sent on over. Sommerfeld receives it. Set to the far side now. Jordan Christofferson sends it on over. It's going to be a lift. It kind of hit Sam Hatcher on a little high up on the arms. And she just kind of lifted it, I guess, without a better word for it. Olivia Schock will come on in now. Sends on over. Borg receives. Suffolk set near post. Light touch. Finds the floor. Sam Hatcher makes up for the lift, and it's 11-9. Hatcher will now serve. Sets up near post or near side. Right-handed swing. Sends it on over. Received on the 6 by Christofferson. Kept alive there by Sterlickson. Dumped on over by Sommerfeld. Suffolk. Back set far post. Sommerfeld keeps it alive. Set near side now. Sterlickson just has to pass it over, but it's not going to go. It came to the near side of the post here. 11-10 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Hatcher again sets up near side. Right-handed serve, no jump. Sommerfeld receives. Sets up the middle by Donnelly. And then going into the net, Ella Livingston. And it's all tied up at 11. Flashes of set 1 coming on back here. Deja vu. Hatcher again sends it on over. Received, and then it's going to be finally put on over. Bit of miscommunication there by the Horace Hawks, but it does end up happening over. Joey Borg sends it off the wall, and it goes out of play. 12-11. Think Livingston got the hand to it that pushed it out. He'll be her blocking error. Hatcher again, right-handed serve. Received on the back line by Christofferson. Set over to Jordan Christofferson, and she goes and gets the kill. Far post to near. 12-all. Speaking of 12, Bobcoon will come on in. Schwain will come on in as well. Sterlickson will check on out. So will Jordan Christofferson. Schwain sends it on over. Nelson receives. It's going to hit the net. Sent on up by Suffolk and pushed on over that time by Faith Peterson. Schwain to the far side. Jordan Peterson way too far. Or Jordan Christofferson way too far. Not Jordan Peterson, Jordan Christofferson. 13-12. Nelson will check on off. Peterson will serve. Right-handed serve received by Sommerfeld. Schwan sets to the far post. Going for it, Bobcoon, and getting it is Bobcoon. Diving for it there. Sam Hatcher can't do it. It's 13-all. Speakermeyer to serve. As it's just back and forth again here in set number 2. Speakermeyer sends it on over. Borg receives it. Set near post for Quilvang. It's going to fly up. It's going to be kept alive by Speakermeyer, then dumped on over from very far out by Sommerfeld. Back set. Going for it and getting it. I believe that was Thorson. And it is going to be 14-13 for the Highliners. As we get back to the top of the serving order. 14-13 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Koka sends it on over. Received there by Christofferson. Schwain to the far side for Bob Kuhn. She'll get it. She sent it off the wall. It found the floor. It's 14-all. Sommerfeld, the libero, left to right across the radio dial. She's in white. Gold numbers front and back. Black on her forearm. Sent on over. Received there by Nelson, the other libero. Set near side for Borg. Kept alive by Schwain after the block on the wall. Set near side. Christofferson sends it on over. Koka keeps it alive. Nelson sets up the middle, but it's going to fall on Valley City's side. 15-14. First lead since 11-10 for the Horace Hawks. Sommerfeld sends it on over. It's out. It's all tied up again. There haven't been many aces this game in comparison with the service errors. Jovi Borg up now. Sets up far side, right-handed serve. Received there by Christofferson. Schwain can't get it. And Sam Hatcher. A cement denter to the back corner. 16-15. Highliners lead it here in set two. Christofferson received it and it flew right back over the net. Sam Hatcher had basically a dead duck. Set to the far side, Christofferson sets on over, off the wall and out. And just like that, it's 16-all again. Just back and forth. Donnelly to come on in. And Sterlickson will come in as well. Donnelly had a very good time at the service line last time up. Brought the game back to Horace lead. Koka sets near side. Hatcher going to the back line. It's going to be kept alive on the back line that time by Speakermeyer. Dumped on over by Sommerfeld. Nelson, Koka, set, Quilvang! Check the floor, there's a hole in it now. Quilvang, 17-16. Nelson to serve. Left-handed serve near side. Sent on over, Sommerfeld receives. Kept alive there on the far side by Sterlickson. Dumped on over that time by Donnelly. Nelson, Koka, back set. Hughesby, too far. Tie it up. Yeah, once again, just back and forth we go. Checking on off here, Speakermeyer coming on in, Jordan Christofferson. As Kelby Christofferson will come on up. She had a service error her last service. Right-handed serve, Nelson receives. Koka, set, Quilvang. No, Hughesby into the net. 18-17. Just trading leads back and forth. Christofferson again on a jump, right-handed. Kept alive on the back line. Koka sets near side for Hatcher. Kept alive by Sommerfeld on the back corner. Set far side, Jordan Christofferson. Nelson with a dig. Kept alive there and dumped over by Borg. Good play, inexplicable play. Set up the middle for Sterlickson. Again by Nelson. Set to the far side, Hughesby light touch. Sommerfeld receives. Donnelly to the far side for Jordan Christofferson. She got it that time. Nothing Nelson can do there. Two great digs from Nelson. Should have been Horace Point a long time ago if it wasn't for her. 19-17, timeout called by head coach Rebecca Erickson. Again, 19-17 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Here in set two, Highliners trail it. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. The Valley City Highliners trailing the Horace Hawks here in set 2 in both terms of sets and points. It's 19-17 in set 2, and it's 1-0 in terms of sets. Horace Hawks lead it. Christofferson, right-handed serve on a jump. Borg receives. Koka set. Hughesby sends on over. Sommerfeld, and now Christofferson, and then dumped on over by Jordan Christofferson. A great play. Koka set, and it's going to be a 4-touch. 20-17 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple and invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Kelby Christofferson sends on over. Borg receives. Koka set. Hatcher. Yes! 20-18. The Highliners need a good run here. Suffolk will come on in, and so will Thorson. Hughesby and Koka will check on off. Suffolk had only one server last time up. Sent on over. Received there by Jordan Christofferson. Set near side for Sturlickson. Sent it into the net. 4 hits. 20-19. Highliners starting off homecoming week with a lot of fun here. Christofferson, Donnelly to the other Christofferson, into the net, a hitting error. And it's all tied up at 20. Jordan Christofferson just sent it into the net. And I think Jaden Hale's night is done. It is, as she has her shoe off, her right shoe, and she is using a crutch and help. Suffolk sends it on over. Received there by Sommerfeld. Set to the far side. Light touch on over. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Set near side for Borg. Kept alive by Sommerfeld on the back line. Donnelly set. Jordan Christofferson, light touch. Kept alive Suffolk. Now Nelson. Then Hatcher. Push it on over. Sommerfeld. Donnelly. Back set. Sturlickson to the back line. Nelson keeps it alive. It's Borg. Suffolk just has to pass it on over. Kept alive by Christofferson. Donnelly set. Sturlickson has to pass on over. Kept alive Thorson, but Borg can't get there. 21-20. Going on back to serve, it's going to be Olivia Schock. Just back and forth play here. Sent on over, received there by Borg. Suffolk near side, going for it is Peterson, a net violation. Think on Suffolk, 22-20. It's going to be Schock again. Right-handed serve on a jump. Received on the back line by Hatcher. Near side, back to Hatcher. Pulls out the hatchet. And finds the kill. It's 22-21. And now she'll serve. Brought the Highliners back in front her last time up. Sent on over. Received by Sommerfeld. Jordan Christofferson. Set to the near side. Sturlickson just has to pass it on over. Hatcher receives. Suffolk set near side for Borg. Gets it blocked. Sturlickson was there. So is Ella Livingston. 23-21. We knew it was going to be close all night long. Swain will come on in to serve. 23-21 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Horace just looking to pull away here, take the set. It's going to be an ace. Set point. She sent it right at Borg. Borg couldn't receive it well. Now Swain, near side, right-handed serve. Sent on over. Borg receives. Kept alive by Suffolk. Borg sends on over. Sommerfeld. Swain to the far side. Jordan Christofferson. Kept alive there by Sam Hatcher. Set to the near side for Borg. Sent on over. Sommerfeld. Now it's Christofferson and put on over by Jordan Christofferson. Suffolk keeps it alive. Nelson to Borg from the restraining line. Light touch. Gets the kill. 24-22. You need 2 more. Peterson to serve. Needs to be perfect. Sent on over. Kept alive by Kelby Christofferson to Jordan Christofferson from Schwain. Nice dig, but it's going to find the floor. 25-22 will end set 2. Horace Hawks take the set. They now lead it 2-0 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Set 3 about to get underway. Let's take a look back at set number 1. Highliners had a big lead, 6-1 at the start of the set. However, that lead quickly evaporated. It turned into a 10-7 deficit, and then it turned also into an 11-8 deficit before they fought back, and then it was just trading points back and forth all the way up to 20-20. And then after that, Horace hopped out. They bounced up to 22-21. Then they got 23-21, 24-21. They won it 25-22, and that was how set 2 went. So, set 3, Valley City needing a big win here. Keep it alive. They've been close both times. Set 1 went to 26 points. This last set was just back and forth the entire time. No one able to get a real advantage until late. So we'll see what set 3 has in store for us. It's been close all night long. Horace will get us underway as the liberos will check on in. Attacking left to right are the Horace Hawks. Left to right across the radio dial, they're in their road blacks. Gold and white stripe across their arms. Gold numbers on their front and back. And Hawk script across their lower back. Highliners are in their home dark blues. White numbers on their chest and back. Highliners across their shoulders. Highliners as well across their left forearms. They also got blue and white stripe going down their side. Liberos, Sommerfeld for the Hawks. She's in white with black forearms. And she also has a black and gold stripe across her upper arm and gold numbers with the Hawks script in black on her lower back. Jada Nelson, she's in red with the Highliner script across her left forearm in black. The rest of the Highliners have it in that little baby blue. She also has black numbers on her front and back. Highliner script across her shoulders in black. And then she has black and gray as the stripe running down her side. As They figure out the rotation issue on Horace's side. He'll check on Sommerfeld. As set 3 is still not underway. To take it, it's going to be Piper Speakermeyer. The referee from the far side coming to the near side, the net judge, or the high judge. They'll explain something. This is when I'd like NFL type mics just to explain to the crowd what has happened, what's happening, what needs to be done. Just something. But alas, we do not have that in volleyball. And the pros and in the upper levels, like the Olympic levels and stuff, you have VAR, and that kind of has mics with it. But again, high school, as referee explaining to Hadley Steffen what has happened, and it's going to be Highliner serve. Well, that's not right. So it is going to be Highliner serve. And it's going to be a point for the Highliners. So, well, I am guessing a rotation issue point given. Katie Koka with the Highliners up 1-0 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Well, that's something. As Sam Hatcher just getting an explanation now. So right to left across the radio dial. Koka sets up on the far side with a jump right-handed serve. Sommerfeld receives on the 6. Schwain up the middle. Livingston gets the point right back, and now it's 1-1. Now, who's the serve? So losing the serve, it's going to be Speakermeyer. And it's going to be Sommerfeld to serve. Sets up far side, right-handed serve, received there on the near side, then fought for at the net. Koka can't do anything about it after she lost the battle. Sather couldn't get there in time. It's 2-1. Horace leads it here in set number 3. Far side sets up Sommerfeld. Right-handed serve, no jump. Received there by Hatcher. Koka sets near side for Sather into the net. First timer seeing Sather in the match, and it's what you're a little rusty coming on in late in the game. 3-1, right-handed serve, sent on over. Sather receives it. It's going to fly up. Koka receives it off the net, but she kind of just grazed it. It's 4-1. Horace Hawks bumping up to a huge lead. The only Valley City point is off a rotation error. Sent on over. Sather into the net again. Koka received it. Thorson will come on in for Sather. Just having a tough go of it. Coming on in a little late in it. Thorson will come on in. Received down the back line by Hatcher. Koka sets near side for Quilvang. Light touch blocked. Then fought for, and then Thorson can't get enough effort on it. And it's 6-1 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple, invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Sent on over, received on the back line by Hatcher. Koka, Quilvang, net. 7-1, and a lot of these points as of late are hitting errors. Timeout called by head coach Rebecca Erickson. Mobility plus rehabilitation timeout. We'll take it with them. You are listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clavercamp here. The Horace Hawks lead on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard 7-1 in set 3. They also lead in terms of sets 2, nothing over the Valley City Highliners right now. 7-1 again. Sent on over by Summerfeld as we get back underway outside of the timeout. Hatcher to Koka to Quilvang. A hard hit going right at Speakermeyer. 7-2. Gets the run stopped. A huge 7-point run there for the Horace Hawks there. Hadley Thorson will serve again. She sets up right down Broadway. It's going to be a right-handed serve, no jump. Sends it on over. Summerfeld receives. Schwer, back set, near post. It's going to be 4 hits. Bovkun just sent it into the net, and it rolled all the way to the other side. 7-3. Right-handed serve right down the middle, and it's going to be a service error. 8-3. Checking on off, Bovkun and Schwer checking on in. Donnelly and also Sturlickson. Donnelly will serve on the near side. 8-3 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Right-handed serve sent on over. Received on the back line by Thorson. Set by Koka to the far side for Quilvang. Too far. Can't get a fingertip. 9-3. Shrugs towards the bench. Sent on over. Kept alive that time by Thorson. Koka keeping it up. Nelson passes it on over. Summerfeld. Donnelly. Back set. Sturlickson gets it blocked. Kept alive at the net. Kept alive that time by Hatcher. Dumped on over by Hughesby. Summerfeld. Donnelly to the far side. It's going to be sent on over by Christofferson. Nelson now from way far out. Then going to be pushed on over by Sam Hatcher. Kept alive on the back line. Set to the far side. Christofferson. Thorson. Nice play there. Set on up. Hatcher dumps it on over. Kept alive there by Speakersmeyer. Donnelly up the middle. And it's going to be sent on over by Nelson. Kept alive by Summerfeld. It's going to be set up by Donnelly. Christofferson. Thorson. Koka. Near side. Quilvang to the floor. Quilvang goes off speed. 9-4. The fact that the Highliners got the point there. All from Nelson keeping it alive. Nelson to serve. Left-handed serve on over. Summerfeld receives. Donnelly near side. Christofferson kept alive by Thorson. Koka now. Thorson sends it on over. It's at the net. Pushed it right back on over. Faith Peterson goes on up. Pushes it right back. 9-5. Nelson again, near side, left-handed serve. It hits the net, kept alive by Summerfeld. Donnelly, back set. Christofferson goes to the far side. She sends it off the scorer's table, sends some water bottles flying. It is out. Timeout called by Hadley Steffen, a Mobility Plus Rehabilitation timeout. Highliners are coming to run back. It's 9-6 and set 3 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Well, you are listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Nine to 6 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard here at the Highliner Activity Center. Ricky Clavercamp here. Horace Hawks leading the Valley City Highliners right now. Nelson sends it on over. It's too far. 10-6. Checking on off. It's going to be Speakermeyer coming on in. It's Christofferson, Jordan Christofferson. She'll set up on that far side as Kelby Christofferson will serve. Right-handed serve near side. Sent on over. Kept alive by Hatcher. Koka. Near side for Peterson, kept alive by Summerfeld. Donnelly to the far side, Jordan Christofferson. Nelson receives it. Koka to the near side, Hatcher has to dump it on over. Kelby Christofferson Donnelly, back set. Sturlickson gets it blocked. Sturlickson, now Sommerfeld at the net. Fought for, kept alive by Hughesby. Koka on her knees, sends it on over by Nelson. 10-7. Koka was on her knees, crawling to the ball to keep it alive. Then Nelson just punched it on over. Koka and Hughesby will check on off. Suffolk and LaRue will check on in. Suffolk will serve. Right-handed serve from way far out. Sommerfeld receives. Donnelly back set to the far post. Sent on over by Christopherson. She gets the floor. Keeping that 4-point lead. Sommerfeld will go on off. Livingston will check on in. Schock will serve. 11-7 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Right-handed serve, sent on over, received there by Thorson, kept alive by Suffolk off the net, dumped on over that time by Hatcher. Donnelly sets for Livingston, kept alive by Thorson. Set to the far side, Suffolk pushed it on over. Christopherson, Donnelly, near side for Sturlickson, got the back corner. 12-7. Schock will serve again. Schock, 12-7 right now. Trying to extend that lead even further. Sent on over. Receives there. And now Suffolk to Hatcher. It's blocked by Livingston. 13-7. Schock will serve again. She sets up on the far side. It'll be a right-handed serve. Goes towards the middle. Sent on over. Received on the 6 by Thorson. Suffolk near side. Pushed on over. Kept alive Donnelly. Now Christopherson at the net. Is sent up by Suffolk. Nelson. Now Thorson will push it on over. Kept alive on the back line. Donnelly sets to the far side. Jordan Christopherson off the wall and out. 14-7. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. You are listening to Highlander Volleyball. Sent on over, Suffolk. Back over to Thorpe. It's kept alive there. Far side, Christopherson. Jordan Christopherson lights off a cannon in the Highlander Activity Center. It's 15-17. 15-7. I should have said, not 17. Schock. Horace has come alive in set 3. It is by far their best set. It's at the net, and it's going to be a miss hit by by LaRue. 16-7. Timeout call, a Mobility Plus Rehabilitation timeout by Rebecca Erickson. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Highlander Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Welcome back inside the Highlander Activity Center. 16-7 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. If you keep it simple, invest properly, your dollars will go farther with LaRue Lockout Financial. Sent on over. Suffolk sets near side for Hatcher. She's blocked. Hatcher keeps it alive. Kept alive there by Suffolk. Now LaRue goes through the wall. 16-8. Lead cut in half. Big run there for the Horace Hawks. It's going to be Sam Hatcher to serve. Near side, right-handed serve. Sent on over. Christopherson sets up the middle. Pushed on over by Livingston. Fought for, pushed to the back line. Faith Peterson on the kill. 16-9. Hatcher again to serve on the near side. Be a right-handed serve. Sent on over, light touch. Sommerfeld keeps it alive. Donnelly, Livingston, kept alive by Suffolk. LaRue fought for it at the net. Suffolk again on the block. Now Nelson, near side, goes far side. Thorson on the kill. 16-10. Hatcher again near side, sent on over. Sommerfeld receives. Back set. Sturluson gets it blocked. Sturluson keeps it alive. Donnelly sets to the far side for Christofferson. Off the wall and out. 17-10. Highliners are out of timeouts. Bob Kuhn will checking off. Schwain will come on in. Or Bob Kuhn will come on in. Schwain will come on in. Schwain to serve. Into the net. It's 17-11. Peterson to serve. We need a streak here. Sent on over. Received by Christofferson. Schwain to the far side. Bove Kuhn will send it on over. Thorson, Suffolk from way far out. It's going to be sent on over. Kept alive there by Christofferson. Set to the far side. Jordan Christofferson into the net. 17-12 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Highliners slowly chipping away at this lead. Sent on over. Kept alive Sommerfeld. Schwain to the far side. Bove Kuhn too far. 17-13 now. Timeout called by Hadley Steffen. Another Mobility Plus Rehabilitation timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC. Back inside the Highliner Activity Center, Ricky Claverkamp here on the call. Right now it's 17-13. Highliners trail it in set 3. They also trail in sets 2-0. As getting ready to serve again, Faith Peterson. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Sommerfeld receives. Schwain right up the middle. Fourth, Livingston. Light touch. Finds the hole. It's 18-13. Piper Speakermeyer as we get back to the top of the order. This is going to be her first serve of the set. Thorson receives. Suffolk. LaRue kept alive that time on the back line by Speakermeyer. Set to the far side, and it's too far for Bove Kuhn, and it's going to be 18-14. I say it was the first serve of the set for Speakermeyer because the first point of the match or set came after a rotation error. Koka, second serve of the set. Right-handed serve, far side, sent on over. Sommerfeld on a dive, keeps alive. Now Schwain. It's going to have to be passed on over by Speakermeyer. Received there by Nelson. Koka to Quilvang, gets it blocked, but it goes out. 18-15 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Highliners fighting back here. Right-handed serve, sent on over. Sommerfeld receives. Schwain, Livingston, light touch. 19-15. Trying to keep it a 3-point lead. Sommerfeld to serve. Had a good runner last time up. Sent on over, Thorson. Koka, set back to Thorson, and it's going to float on over to Christofferson. Back set to, kept alive by Bove Kuhn. Now sent on over by Thorson, kept alive by Sommerfeld. Schwain to the far side, Christofferson, light touch, kept alive by Thorson. Koka to the near side, dumped on over by Hatcher. Schwain dumped on over. Kept alive that time by Quilvang. Back to Quilvang. Light touch. Yes. 19-16. Highliners just staying alive here. Can't afford to trade points. Thorson to serve. It's her third serve of the set. Last serve was a service error. Sent done over. Sommerfeld receives. Schwain sets up the middle. Going and getting the kill is Schock. 20-16. Donnelly to come on in to serve. Sturlugson will come on in. Schwain will come off. So will Bovkun. Kept alive on the back line, and then Koka just pushed it right into the net. Trying to be cheeky there, can't get it. 21-16 on the LaRue Lockout Financial scoreboard. Near side service. Sent on over with the right hand. Nelson, Koka, Hughesby, push it on over. Kept alive by Speakermeyer. Donnelly to Sturlugson. It's going to be right at the net. Koka keeps it alive. Then miscommunication between Hatcher and Quilvang, and also Thorson. It's 22-16. As Horace looking to put it away. Thorson, back set to Thorson. It's going to be dumped on over. Donnelly, Sommerfeld, near post for Sturlugson, kept alive by Nelson. Now it's Hatcher, pushed on over by Quilvang. Sommerfeld, Donnelly to the far side. Christofferson gets it blocked, but it goes out. 23-16. Horace getting closer to finishing it. For them coming up, they're going to be taking on number 3, Fargo North. Highliners, it doesn't get easy. On Thursday, they're taking on number 1, West Fargo Cheyenne. Kept alive by Thorson. Set by Koka to Quilvang. Gets it blocked. Then Koka pushes on over. Kept alive. Donnelly sets to the near side. Sturlugson, too far. 23-17. Highliners need to keep it off of set point now. Nelson to serve. Into the net. She didn't get all of it. You could tell from right away. 24-17. Match point. Kelby Christofferson to serve. Match point. Sent on over. Kept alive by Nelson, but it's going to be an ace. An ace finishes it. 25-17 here in set number 3. West Fargo Horace sweep the Valley City Highliners. We're going to take a step aside, collect our thoughts, break down the game, and then we will name an Ivy Real Estate Group player of the game. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball here on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC.